Get ready to uncover the shocking truth behind Lionel Messi's hidden secret about his kids. It's a tale filled with twists and turns that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Messi's kids betrayed him, though, in a funny way. We shall see during the course of this video. Well, as Messi, determined to protect his family, he decided to keep a shocking revelation a secret. However, the burden of truth weighed heavy upon his shoulders, consuming him from within. Finally, the day arrived when Messi could no longer bear the weight of his hidden truth. He summoned the courage to reveal the side of him the world had never seen before. The entire globe stood stunned, captivated by the unexpected turn of events. Messi's biggest dream wasn't about winning fancy titles like the Champions League or the World Cup. Nah, his ultimate goal was something way more meaningful. He wanted to be the best dad ever to his kids. And let me tell you, it wasn't going to be a walk in the park. Messi had a genius plan, and the first step was going to be a real toughie. Digging into his past, we find out that Messi's desire for a loving family came from his own childhood. Seeing how much love his parents had for each other made him want the same thing. That's when he met Antonella Roccuzzo, who seemed like the perfect match. But life had other plans up its sleeve. Tragedy struck when Antonella's best friend got into a terrible accident. Messi didn't hesitate and flew to Argentina to support her, but he knew he had to do more. So he dropped a bombshell and asked her to come live with him in Spain. Risky move, right? But Antonella trusted Messi and said yes, ready for the crazy adventure. The press went nuts, hounding him at every corner, but Messi stayed true to his family, protecting them through it all. One day, Messi drops a secret signal to his fans, letting them know he's going to be a dad. And boy, the truth comes out and the whole stadium goes bonkers with joy. Messi's dead set on being an awesome dad, so he kicks it into high gear on and off the field. Then, boom! November 2nd, 2012 rolls around and his kiddo arrives, changing his life forever. With Thiago by his side, Messi turns into a family man and even gets a tattoo to remember that epic day. He treasures every single moment with his kid, but you know what? Parenting ain't easy, so he tackles it head-on with discipline and love, passing on the values he learned from his own wild journey. Speaking of which, Messi's own story is filled with hurdles. His family had tough times, struggling to make ends meet, but this dude had one thing he could do like a boss: play football. And guess what? His parents made a gutsy call and put him into Newell's Old Boys. Within no time, it was clear this kid was destined for greatness. But just when things were taking off, life threw him a curveball. The doctors hit him with a diagnosis of growth hormone syndrome, messing up not only his dreams on the field, but his whole damn life. All hope seemed lost until a lifeline appeared. There was a cure for growth hormone syndrome, but it came at a staggering cost. The injections needed for treatment amounted to thousands of euros, a sum far beyond what Messi's struggling family could afford. Other clubs turned their backs, unwilling to shoulder the financial burden. But then Barcelona emerged as a beacon of hope, rescuing Messi from the brink. It was within the walls of Camp Nou that Messi's legend soared, and he became the greatest of all time. His children understand the debt of gratitude they owe to Barcelona, and the ball holds a special place in their hearts. Wherever possible, Messi takes them to kick the ball on hallowed ground, passing on the legacy that shaped his life. Yet, in 2021, tragedy struck once more. A bewildering mix-up with Barcelona's finances left the Messi family homeless. Unable to pay Messi's wages, the club faced a dire situation. In an unbelievable twist, Messi became a free agent, a status that lasted only a few days. Soon, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, stepped in, striking a deal with Messi that sent him on a new adventure in Paris. But the weight of this decision hung heavy on Messi's heart. How would he break the news to his beloved family, for whom Barcelona had been the only home they had ever known? In a candid interview with French media, Messi revealed his family's reaction to the move, dropping a bombshell that shattered their world. Thiago, the eldest, internalized the news, keeping his emotions to himself, while Mateo, overcome with sadness, shed tears of distress. As for Ciro, still a tender young soul, he struggled to comprehend the upheaval that surrounded him. The pain must have been immense, yet, with time, the family settles into their new surroundings, finding solace in Messi's unwavering presence as he devotes himself to them wholeheartedly. Behind the scenes, on Antonella's social media accounts, lies a treasure trove of heartwarming clips capturing Leo's precious moments with his kids, Thiago, Mateo, and even their furry companion. These snippets unveil the incredible bond Leo shares with the little ones, where playtime becomes a canvas for cherished memories. They confide in him, share their thoughts, and make him privy to their delightful world. It's a beautiful sight to behold. But amidst the laughter and joy, Leo stumbled upon a secret that his kids had been keeping from him. It gnawed at him, eating away at his insides until he could no longer bear the weight. And so, he mustered the courage to reveal his children's most profound secret: their favorite football idol. Little did he know that this revelation would ignite a wildfire across the globe. The world was about to discover what Messi had been concealing all these years. So, Leo's got these awesome kids, and let me tell you, Mateo is a real troublemaker in the best possible way. This little prankster just loves messing with his dad, especially when it comes to rubbing in those unforgettable moments like Liverpool's epic comeback in 2019 or Valencia's putting Barcelona in their place during their Copa del Rey final. You just have to hand it to Mateo. He takes mischievousness to the whole new level. So, picture this. Leo comes home from training one evening, all curious to know who his kids idolize in the football world. He's probably thinking they'll shout out his name without skipping a beat, right? Oh, but Mateo has a grand plan up his sleeve. Brace yourself, guys, because he drops a bombshell that rocks Leo to his very core. His all-time favorite footballer is none other than the legendary CR7 himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. Can you believe it? That's some next-level banter right there. A revelation that leaves Messi fans across the globe in total shock. But despite Mateo's mischievous act and his undying love for Ronaldo, Leo's bond with his kids is unbreakable. These guys have a connection that goes beyond football rivalries. They're there for each other through thick and thin, celebrating victories and lifting each other's spirits in defeat. And when the day of glory finally comes, when Messi hoists that World Cup trophy high above his head, you can bet your bottom dollar that his little ones will be right by his side, bursting with pride for their amazing dad. As we ponder the possibilities, one cannot help but wonder, what if their idol, Ronaldo, had emerged victorious in his pursuit of World Cup glory? The imagination runs wild with the thought of Messi's children donning the colors of their dad's greatest rival. But regardless of the outcome, one thing remains certain. Leo's children, like any devoted offspring, will always remain steadfast by their father's side, supporting him through thick and thin. For in their eyes, Lionel Messi is more than just a football legend. He is their hero, their guiding light, and the embodiment of an unwavering love that transcends the boundaries of the beautiful game.